find out the expression for the potential on the axis of a given dipole. Now potential happens to be a scalar quantity, so we don't need to bother about vectors and directions in this particular instance. This is the center from which we measure all distances. So on the axis there is a point P, and this point P as is at a distance r from the center D. Now we would like to find out the expression for the potential on the axis. So potential we know that it follows the principle of superposition. So this will be because of the plus q charge plus V because of the minus q charge. Writing down the expression, we have k plus q divided by, what is the distance of the point P from the plus q charge? It is clearly r minus small d. This can be seen because this distance is r and this distance happens to be small d. So this particular distance is naturally r minus small d. So k into plus q divided by r minus small d plus k into minus q divided by r plus small d. So this will be equal to kq 1 upon r minus d plus 1 upon r plus d. This will be equal to kq r plus d plus r minus d. Okay, instead of a plus sign here there is a minus sign because of the negative charge, and hence we actually have to write down this here with a minus sign. R plus d minus r minus d whole divided by r minus d r plus d. So here we'll be left with q into 2d. So kq 2d divided by r square minus d square. Q into 2d. Q into 2d happens to be the magnitude of P. So this is nothing but k into magnitude of P, the dipole moment vector, divided by r square minus d square, and this happens to be V on the axis, the exact expression. Now let us understand that for the case when r is greater than d, we can write this down as V axis is equal to k into magnitude of P divided by r square for those points wherein r is greater than d, because then r square minus d square is approximately equal to r square. Now here, for the points on the axis that are closer to the plus charge, the magnitude of the potential will have a plus sign associated with it. So the total potential will be positive, and for the points that are closer to the negative charge, the total potential will be negative. This is something that we have to understand and interpret in this particular situation. So if we are talking about points towards the left of the minus q charge, this charge is minus q. So if we are talking about points towards the left of the minus q charge, in this region, if you are talking about those points, then in that case the potential is going to be negative till this point. Here the potential will be 0 because it is equidistant from plus q and minus q, and for all these points the potential is going to be positive. So this is something that we need to understand.